Hi everyone, Alan from Newlands Nursery and welcome to today's 5-Minute Friday, and we've got a really simple one for you today, but as much as anything what I'm explaining is why we actually do this, not the technique of doing it, but I will show you the technique of doing it as well. So it's all about delphinium plants. So this is a lovely delphinium here, which has done its flower and we've cut it back and we've prepped it for the winter. But we're in August now. So what's a good thing to do is actually buy delphiniums this time of year, plant them up, get them really well established, and then when you plant them out next spring into the garden, then they are so much more established. They've got a really healthy root ball and you get more flower and you just get better plants. So I'm a big fan of planting something like a 9cm delphinium into a bigger pot in the summer months, take it through the winter and enjoy the flowers a lot more. So what we're going to do is I've got some good quality multi-purpose compost in here, and I'm going to pot that in there. So this is around about a 4-litre pot, so it's about 20 centimetres across, 15-20 centimetres across, and this is ideal. And doing it now before we get cold weather means it's going to get its roots down, it's going to get established. So that's why we're doing it really. And like I said, that this 5-Minute Friday is more about sort of reminding you this is a great thing to do. It's quite a traditional thing to do, but they're the old ways, they're good for a reason because they actually work. And you'll find commercial nurseries like us will be planting this time of year for stuff that we'll be selling to you next year for a good reason, to get that good established root ball. So I'm going to pot this up. So I've placed some compost in there, and what I'm going to do is just turn the pot upside down like that, give the pot a good squeeze, and then just lift the pot off and place the plant in the centre of the container, and then just top up with some compost. Okay, it's as simple as that. Now the reason I'm doing it in a pot and not in the ground is that, especially, we're actually okay in this area, but if you're in an area that gets really hard frosts or a lot of wind or something like that, the benefit of a pot is that you can move it around. If we get a really, really wet winter, for example, you can move this into a more sheltered spot. It just gives you that much more control, but you will have to remember to water it. That's the downside to it. So it's as simple as that. We've potted it up. We're going to place this outside. Don't be tempted to put it inside to make it grow quicker, because actually that will often slow it down and you certainly end up with a leggier plant. What we're interested in is the natural growing conditions like we've got out here today, and just slowly let the roots establish so you get a good healthy plant over winter for next year. And remember, delphiniums are deciduous. It will die back, don't worry, it hasn't died, and it will come back early spring, late February, March, that sort of time. Easy as that. If you've got any questions at all, get in contact. See you soon.